everybody. I am gonna go ahead and post another video today, or at least film one, and hopefully post it before I run out of time. I do have to go to work this evening, but two things. I went ahead and went to the gym, and I was like, screw it. And I went ahead and got up and went to the gym and had a great workout and felt amazing. And then I stopped by Walmart and there was this dress that I've really been wanting, but I don't like spending a lot of money. And trust me, a little bit of money is still a lot of money to me, just because I don't know, when it comes to clothes, it's just it's always too much. Well, they clearanced this dress. It was still too much, and they clearanced it again. Apparently, they clearanced it over the past day or two, because the other day it was not this cheap. And I love this dress, and one of my boys even was like, "Mom, I love the dress on you. You should get that dress." But I just didn't have the money. So today they clearanced it low. It was $5 freaking for a dress. And I kind of refuse to wear those maxi dresses. I just feel like they don't look good on me. And because I am a big girl, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to look like, a tube sock. Somebody threw an apple in the middle because my hips are big. My stomach does protrude out, in my opinion. So I just was always really against maxi dresses. I'm sorry. I just got back from the gym. So I do not look fabulous. I just put the dress on because I want to feel pretty. And there's definitely a rant coming in this video because I stopped by work and there's just some things I don't like putting up with, but I don't have enough balls to say something right then and there. And I try to just take the high road and smile like I don't realize that people are being rude. Ugh. And so I just smile and answer questions like they're not really being underlying jerks. And what? Oh, we have a friend. Hold on. He's awake. Say hi, baby Zero. Baby Zero. Say hello. That's baby Zero. He's the runt, and he is a little stinker. See, he's brown. He's so pretty. I don't know why we named him that. He's super fluffy and super lovable. Oh, he said hi, everybody. But if you walk in and out the door in the middle of the night, if we go outside, in the middle of the night, but I guess after the kids go to bed, if we step outside to get something out of the car, we come back in and he's like, whoa! Or, we run errands in the middle of the day, we come back in our sleep, he gets up first and he's like, whoa! We do it for that. Say hi to the camera. Hi, everybody. That's who was growling or whining. I'm pulling down. There you go. Anyways, so let me show you the dress because I love it. Oh, and this necklace is actually from Walmart too. I don't know if you can see it. It's like an infinity size, and one size actually a little smaller. It has rhinestones, has this fake gold chain. I think it was $8 or $9. It was either $7.95 or $8.95. But what it was actually it has 3 chains on it, and it had the one clasp where they're all stuck together, and they're all gold in each chain. The shorter ones had slightly smaller, they slightly got smaller and smaller, the other two. And one had, I think, a rose with a pearl hanging off of it. And then the shortest one had a solid gold heart, but it was it wasn't a flat heart, it was bulbousy? I don't know how you rotund. I don't really know what word you would use. I'll probably wear them again. But I just opened up the ring and took them apart. And so I have 3 separate necklaces for the price of that one. And right now, I haven't gone to go get a closure for it, so I actually just have a safety pin. Maybe you can see right there, kind of holding it together. That's not a big deal to me. I'm sorry. Not like I'm going anywhere but here in Walmart. And my husband thinks I'm cute either way. Well, anyways, so here's the dress, which is my first maxi ever, which I suck at trying to bow. But it's just this nice cafe brown color, and florally. And it's definitely something you could wear. It came out, I think, in the beginning of the summer. But this is, it's darker to where I think it's more fall. And I don't know if you can see. You can see it's a darker rosiness and almost I guess magenta. And then it's the muted light brown and the muted dark brown, which I love. He really doesn't like that I'm not giving him attention, so hold on. What? What are you doing? Oh, okay. So you're going to do this video with me. Are you going to do it with me? So for the rant, so I work at a gas station, as we know, and I'm one of 3 employees. So there's the owner, my manager. I call her she's a lunch lady because she only comes in Monday through Saturday for 3 hours. But we have food there, and like, so she makes the, like, burgers, and she fries up all this good food, like nuggets and wings and like taquitos and burritos and stuff. Like, there's all the customers, just like, kind of extra stuff to sell there, and it does bring people in. And she does a really great job of it. And her kids are older. I think they're like high school age older, and then like out of school. But she only works like 3 hours a day, and she always says she's available to work more. Whatever. That's her business. My manager, who has young children who are younger than mine, like first grade or kindergartner, which is 2 of them, she's there all the time. Like, she almost lives there. Because she's a great manager, and if one of us girls can't work, she's there in a heartbeat. She never tells us no. When I took on the job, I told them I could work because it was the summer. It's school now. I want to be here with my kids because granted I'm home all day. These are the hours for the manager because orders come in, so I can't work this shift. And I'm going to be here when my kids get home from school. I'm going to make sure they're fed. I'm going to make sure they have started their homework and completed it before I just go leave. I'm not going to go at 1 o'clock right before they get home, so they can come home to nobody. There's an emergency or someone's sick or they don't feel good, so that they don't get guaranteed food, so that they, I'm not going to where they don't do their homework, to where they can't get to practice on time. No, I'm going to be here for my kids, because even though my parents work, but there's always one of the 2 parents on, both of them there when I got home. And that's like nowadays that is a privilege, because it's not guaranteed for most kids anymore. And my kids have that ability to have that. I'm going to give it to them, especially because my husband works hard. He's not here. Well, I'm going to go pick up my check, and at this gas station, we have a tab. So, like, if you're working and you want something to drink, you go get it, but you cannot bring it up, which I understand. Like, I totally understand why they would do that. So, when everyone gets paid, when they get their paycheck, they pay their tab. That makes sense. For the past 2 weeks, she's like, oh, no. I'm leaving names out. She's like, the manager will have to cash you out. Well, why is it her being there longer than me and technically higher up than me can't cash out my tab, but she's cashed out this, because we have 2 other employees, which are just males that like stock the food there and stuff and do maintenance, like, kind of like, I guess, like stock boys, but they're stock men. Yeah, they make sure that, if we need something, like if we need something to go eat and we don't want something to food, they'll go take off and they'll go greet us something. They're kind of just there, it's so we're not alone. So if there is someone, in case there is an emergency or something does happen, they're there for our safety. She can cash their receipts out. She can cash anyone else's receipts out, but she cannot cash mine out. Why? Well, she had the nerve to say, well, I'm here working because you haven't come in. I'm not scheduled to come until 5 because that is my schedule. I'm not scheduled to come in at 1. Mind you, you did not have to say, yes, I will work right now. You chose to say yes. And I don't think people understand, whether you like it or not, if you made the choice, you had the option to say no. I don't know. Unless the manager said you're going to lose your job if you don't work right now, which I know the manager. She's not going to hold a gun to your head. She'll say, okay, fine, I will work for you. Because she got upset the other day because she wanted to go home when she was scheduled to work and I wasn't. I was at the hospital with my kids because my kids were sick. My kids are not old enough to be left in an emergency room alone. They're not. I don't care. My 11-year-old, I would probably trust him if he was already in a room, and I'd probably leave him alone. I'm not going to leave my 3-year-old and my 6-year-old alone in the emergency room to come to sit at work because you want to go home. Whatever she had to do. If something like her kid was sick. Your kids are legally considered adults. I'm sorry, they are. Your kids are only a few years younger than me. They can suck it up. Don't get mad at me. I'm not trying to say my kids are more important. I'm just saying your kids are more capable, unless your kid just got into a car accident, and guess what? If that was the case, you could have gone because the manager would have been there for you. Because that's what she does. But if it's not an emergency, she's not just going to waste her time because you don't feel like working. But I wasn't expected to come in because my manager knew what I was doing, and she knew that was important. She has little kids and she understands. She has another kid who's like way older, but they're not there. Because they're grown up and they go and they're taking care of their life. So the lunch lady basically was trying to guilt trip me for the fact that she's working right now. I'm sorry I just showed up in my gym clothes because I went to the gym. I have a life. I have things I have to do. I don't want to grow up and being fat and miserable. There's nothing wrong with people who are fat. If you want to grow up and be fat and miserable, go ahead. Don't include me on it. I don't want to be there. I was just furious, needless to say. I was like so irked by her. I'm so sorry. My nose is like itchy. I'm trying not to pick it in front of y'all. I was just, how dare you? And then after that, I frankly, I just told her, oh well, I'm not scheduled to come until later. I smiled. I didn't say anything rude to her. When she cashed my check and I asked, well, can I go to pay my tab? And she said, well, you're going to need the manager to do it. Didn't roll my eyes, just smiled. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a new policy. And didn't say a word, because when it comes down to it, she knows there is not a new policy. She just chooses not to cash out my fucking tab. She wants it to rack up till it's like an entire paycheck worth of money, which ain't gonna happen like that. Oh, she just irked me raw. Ugh. And then before I leave, she goes, you are coming at 5, right? Shake your head at me again, little old lady. Do it. Like, excuse you, I'm not going to come back there and swat you. I'm not going to call you out at work. Because I'm more respecting that, not only for you, but for myself. But I'll definitely be ranting right here, right now, and get it out of the way. But that does not mean I do not have to be employed somewhere where I am going to be treated in such a way. I don't care who you are. You don't talk to me that way. You're not my mom. You're not my old man. You're not my dad. And they don't talk to me that way, so you sure as hell are not going to talk to me that way. I'm sorry, I'm better than that. I'm not your kid. I'm not some little punk on the street. I'm me. And I'm just saying, if I don't come in, you don't go home. Don't be rude to me. If I'm not going to come in, I will let my manager know. Because I don't put up with that crap. Yeah, I'll double check my manager. Did we change the policy? Did we? Then I'll shut my little trap and I'll suck it up. But she had no right to try to guilt trip me because she's working. And she had no right to try and confirm what time I'm coming. Because last time I checked, she is not my supervisor. She's not my boss. She's not actually my superior. She's just been there longer, so she has longevity up against me. That's really all I have to say. Sorry if that comes off immature to anybody. But don't treat somebody rude or treat someone like less of a person if you don't want them to act on it. I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. It doesn't matter. You respect people, even if you're upset with them. I can tell you I've wanted to strangle the living daylights out of people before. You still talk to them with respect. You may talk to them firmly. Correction, you may talk with them firmly. But you do not yell or be underlyingly rude or condescending or whatever your choice may be. And people may say, hey, Rachel, aren't you being a little condescending right now? Aren't you being a little rude? I'm ranting. I'm letting my opinion be known. But I was not rude enough to do that while she's at work in front of another person, in front of a customer. Because that's called respect. And you better have it for people. Otherwise, you're a sad individual. Do I respect her? Yeah, I showed it by not doing anything other than smiling at her like I'm a dumbass. Because I was respectful enough not to make her look like one in front of other people. Did she have that respect for me? No. Because she wanted to talk condescendingly to another employee about me. And mind you, because I've been the new employee with her before, I know how she talks about other people, and I'm pretty sure she talks about me. Oh, freaking well. There's a lot for you to talk about when it comes to me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't perfect. I got my problem. I'm kind of annoying. But I'm a damn good worker. I'm not worth it. It's not worth risking to lose me working. In my opinion, that's almost anywhere I've worked, I've been told that. Am I full of myself? No. But I'm confident. Anyway, I'm like rambling. This rant is going and going. So I just want to say I got that off my chest. I feel better. I'm going to go shower and go put this beautiful dress up so I can like surprise my husband later. Like, baby, look what I got. Because he'll be like, oh, because I'm always just like in ratty t-shirts and jeans at home. And yeah. So I hope everyone has a really great day. And that's for my rant. Bye.